It's a good spot to hold it at. Yeah, I'm not doing this. Uh, your opinions start to hold no validity once you saturate it with comical and other lining jokes to hide your true outlining meaning. So, okay, so what I mean by that, like I made a video couple couple minutes ago called the Cotton Candy Project. It was kind of serious, but the audio was bad, so it might come off choppy. But this one is different because mainly what I'm getting at is you might say an opinion or a factual statement, but then you try to hide it or soften the landing of your opinion or what you were trying to say with a joke to cover up the underlying meaning. So somebody will say something maybe blatantly disrespectful to a underlying side of a culture, but make it as a joke to be like, oh, just soften up. And in some instances, it's fine to do that, but being considerate is a great thing. But it's not really what I came here to talk about. It's just other other statures. All right, dude. So, bam. The idea is mainly I just got I gotta be in a vicinity where there's Wi-Fi, and then it won't take space up on this beat up behind phone. That's a great concept. So once I start making videos, if I start making videos at my house, see, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that, but I don't think I'll get stalked or anything because it's not that deep. But yeah. Okay, that's a little bit. So this is another spot. I feel like the y'all will get familiar with each spot here and there. Cause the video I made a couple months back was a different spot than usual. I had to chop it up short because something came up. Okay, so not every video is gonna be serious. We're gonna have some videos where it's kind of serious, or it's just a rambling, or it's just straight jokes. But I don't want my, opinions to be oversaturated with jokes just because I laugh here and there. So that's why I try to keep like a monotone voice when I talk with this. Self-awareness is a great thing when it comes to any underlying topic or category, but sometimes it gets oversaturated by being too self-aware to the point where you think you're just a high intellectual and you're smarter than anybody that you come across, and you become a narcissist. I almost had that problem because I thought differently than others, I was a higher being. But that's a human concept. So when I said I wasn't human in the other video, I hope it don't come off facetious or like or too arrogant, like, oh, I'm above you. No, I feel like you can be all inclusive, but at the same time, obviously there are going to be people below you, but you don't try to point that out and try to discourage them from getting on a higher level of so-called consciousness or just knowledge. Because sometimes, I like the life I had before I so-called got awakened. I like just being a jokey dude. But it gets to the point where you start to see people do things for others' opinions and validation just because it makes them feel good, and there's nothing wrong with that. That might be a shallow thing to do, but don't mean because they do it they're a horrible person. So when you see somebody that's so-called inherently bad, they're not really bad. They're just sometimes they come like that. Sometimes they're limited. They're limited in their knowledge, or they're limited in their so-called cerebral cortex or something. But if they do something that they know they're bad and they're aware of it, then they're not only limited, but they're choosing to be limited. So like, say they do something, the most outrageous thing, like murder or something along those lines. You could so-called rehabilitate. What's the word? I lost it. What's the word? Rehabilitate, right? It's still